Hey Dennis, how you doing, buddy? Morning, Neil. Good to see you. Good morning, Kirkland, Killerkind, whatever. Yeah, I totally agree with that one, Dennis. I made my goal 1.5 times yesterday, so I'd say I'm not too bothered. I just want to hit the milestones today. So I've got 1,500 net that I have to get back over 7 figures for the year, and I've got 1,800 to get out of drawdown for the month of drawdown in October. I went green yesterday in October, so $600 in profit on October. I mean, in real terms, it's a negative month simply because of fees and charges. But we can put that to bed and with a good day today and a good week next week. But there's not much movement at the moment. Nothing really jumping out. I mean, ultimately did have urgently did have a big pop, big pullback, ULY. So ULY was a IPO struck SPAC merger yesterday. Didn't see this one on the chart. Wouldn't have traded it anyway because it sold off all day. It went up to over $20 today already. So 21.51. Now 6.18. Big retracement. So I'm not sure about that. It's popping up. We did trade WeBuy yesterday. It took us to goal and beyond. Got over 7,000 on WeBuy yesterday. So I'll watch that today. Keep an eye on it. It's down at the moment. The volume's not great, but after the bell, the volume might come in. Hey Alberto. Hope you had a good. I hope you ended up finishing well yesterday. And I did call it in the chat yesterday. I was waiting for WeBuy to go live as an IPO. The other IPO, NCL, Nordcamp or whatever it was called, NCL did North Corps. That's it. Didn't really do much. I got in. I took a trade on this position, and I was waiting about 15 minutes, trying to get out of it because the spreads were moving, but I was never. I just couldn't get a profitable exit. So, and then ended up. First time I got an opportunity to get out for profit, I took it. Just wasn't the volume dried up and everything. That was North Corp. Lepella, probably the one that's got my interest at the moment. There's not a lot got my interest, but at the moment, Lepella is probably the only one that looks interesting to me. Tempest if it goes green on the day. Hey Brandon, no worries, Eunice. If you need anything else, just let me know. Hey Alistair, good to have you back trading with us after the gremlins were ousted. Morning, Mike. Good call on Roku yesterday, Mike. Not Roku, Roblox. I hope you managed to get something out of it. I didn't trade it myself, but a good call out in the Discord. Well done. Keep it up. Watching for Tempest to get some volume. possible volume and get over the yesterday's closing price. But nothing at the moment. Well, the colour is the only thing that I say is looking like it might have some legs. I'm not seeing anything right now. Hey Benz, how you doing, buddy? It's not a great day, is it? No. It's we've had a few days just like this. We've had really crappy days, and then at the bell when the market opens, it just goes ballistic for an hour, and then kind of dies off, and then the lunch it goes ballistic for an hour again. And as long as we get an opportunity to trade something during the day, it's worthwhile sticking around. Or just when there's nothing, when there is nothing like there is at the moment. We've had a couple of pop and drops, but when there's nothing like there is at the moment, then we just sit on our hands and wait. You know, a zero trade day, not a losing day. It's not a red day, so a zero trade day is better than having a red day, taking a boredom trade. Sit on your hands and wait for something. What am I wearing? I'm wearing a candy shirt. Classic Liverpool shirt. From the 80s. Good luck to you as well, Park. Thank you very much for the well wishing. Just gotta be patient. I think if you watch but it's like this. Just if you're watching something, watch it on the 5 minute. You're less likely to get faked out on the 5 minute. I am, Brandon. I am. Just about. I suppose it's all relative. If you look at my net position, then I'm still red. But from a gross point of view, I'm $600 to green on October now. And it's only taken 20 days. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Jason. How you doing, buddy? So, I suppose the trick is get green, stay green, as I keep saying. So the trick here is to stay green on October. And I need 1800 to get out of drawdown, and I need 1500 to get over that 7-figure number for net number. 1500 net to get over that 7-figure number for the day. So if I get a 2K day, I'll cover those both off. So 2K is the target for today. Preliminary target for today. Still got my main goal, which is 6K per day, but I've got a preliminary target. Just get to 2K and then don't give that up. Just leaving me.
I'll be back.
Okay. See you later, my love. You can stick your ballot where you know where you can stick your ballot. That's a bit of a pain in the whole ukulele. So how, did you not use the in terms of the hotkeys? Did you not just use the sell button instead? Hey Tang. We buy heavily down. Who else traded the we buy as an IPO? It's sold off at the close. yesterday. It did well to start off with, but then it sold off at the close. Couple of IPOs today. We've got EGOX is already live. That started trading today. We've got a SPAC merger in Spectre Holdings. So that's a merger gone through today. That's the SPAC merger. And we've got ABVX, which is yet to go live. So this is probably the one that will have the most volatility of the three. So ABVX is today's IPO. We'll take a look at that. Keep that on watch. Hey Radko, I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Morg. Let's see what we can do today, guys. Basics. Remember, guys, just look for the basics. Don't go swinging for the fences. I'm looking at over 250. I might be interested. When I called this out earlier, when it pulled back, I thought, okay, well, I'll watch for the retest of 3. Now I'm looking for 250, which is where the VWAP is. The VWAP is 249 or 248 plus change. So 249. So we're 250 or above, and I might be interested, but I want to see it on increasing volume. So that's Lepella Pharmaceutical. Apparently, it's got I couldn't see a new specific catalyst, but someone found it for me. It's FDA approval. Apparently, still not seeing the news catalyst on Benzinga, but apparently there's a news release for FDA approval. Well, enjoy the golf there, Cast. I hope the sun comes out and it stays dry for you. Market's down again this morning. Have a look at the S&P 500, the SPY. So that pulled back. I thought we were going to have a nice bouncy green day yesterday, but it sold off. We did get the bounce. To be fair, if you look at this on the 15, okay, so we did get the move up in the middle of the day, and then it sold off hard into the close. So sometimes bearish characteristics can be like that. So what do we like on the daily? We just broke below that. The bottom of that upwards channel that I drew earlier in the year. So if we look at the upwards channel from the bear market low last October to the swing low in March, when the banks all kind of fell apart, we just broke below that for the second time now. So maybe we'll get a double bottom bounce and the move up. So the W pattern is a common technical pattern that people look for on any time frame, and the W pattern, if we can get that, then we might get a move back up over the course of a few days or a few weeks. This is the daily chart, by the way. Nothing yet. No, not at all. And that's just cheeky, that, Alex. You know they made shirts for fat guys in the 80s as well. I mean, Digger Barnes was playing for Liverpool at the time. Have you seen the size of him now? And in the 90s we had, actually this was probably the cusp of the 90s, 89, 90. Andy, John Aldridge, Digger Barnes, Ian Rush. The W pattern, double bottom, yes, Neve. Double bottom, absolutely. Yeah, cheers, Morg. And good morning, Neith, as well, by the way. Why do you think Marathon Digital is going to be fun today? Have they got company-specific news? Because I've not read anything. I saw that when they're pulling back, there's been a bit of volatility in Bitcoin. It's got over 29K again overnight. And I just think, personally, I think it's another liquidity grab. They did it last week with the fake news. Was it earlier this week? Monday, I think it was. Yeah, fake news on Monday. Another liquidity grab today with some more fake. Yesterday, some more fake news overnight. Look, Bitcoin ain't going anywhere for a while. Not until all this regulatory nonsense and legal shenanigans, courtroom drama and stuff has been resolved. Bitcoin's just going to hover. If anything, it's going to go lower. That's my opinion, not financial advice, but what you tend to find is you get a bit of liquidity thrown at the market, a bit of volatility comes in, it moves up for liquidity, and then drops down quite hard. And we might get a significant drop. So just watch out for that. If you're into crypto, just watch out for a significant drop, because it's coming. It is coming. Don't get me wrong, I'm bullish on crypto, Bitcoin in particular, but I'm bullish on crypto in the long term. Just short to medium, there's too much faff and criminality going on that's being exposed literally on a daily basis. And that's why I hold no hope for a spot ETF getting approved this side of Christmas, that's for sure. Yeah, but the SEC case against Ripple was frivolous in the first instance all day. It's the case against SBF. That's what you want to be watching. And of course, the multiple cases globally against Binance. Those are the ones you really want to be watching, amongst other exchanges that have either gone to the wall or are under litigation. So yeah, the Ripple lawsuit was always frivolous, and to be fair, there was only ever going to be one outcome, even if they went. I mean, it should never come in the first place. So it doesn't surprise me that Alistair, mad Liverpool fan, he was a little bit boy and man, Liverpool boy and man, John Aldridge. Even though he played and managed Tranmere, he was Liverpool at heart. Always was, and always will be. To be fair, Alistair, the footballers in the 80s and 90s and prior to that, prior to Sky, let's call it prior to the Premier League and Sky, footballers, if you met them in the street, they tended to be down to earth characters. They tend to be salt of the earth, good characters. You could have a laugh, have a pint with them down the pub or whatever. It's only since the millennium really that you've got this trash personality from footballers now. They really believe the hype that they're in. They believe their own press and that they're more important than they truly are. And so many footballers now are just terrible people. There's still some good, good sorts amongst them, but the majority, a lot of them are just, because they're earning so much for doing so little, they just think they're special, and they're not. I mean, you can get any high-paying profession, and I'll tell you straight away that a lot of people believe it's celebrity professions that are high in paying, whether it be actors, singers, sportsmen, and they're way overpaid. And quite frankly, a lot of them just, personality-wise, they're absolute garbage people. A lot of them are good people as well, so let's balance it out. But it's that's why they say never meet your heroes, because you meet your heroes, you're going to be disappointed. It won't live up to your expectation. There you go, Alistair. I mean, I played semi-professional sports myself, and I had it was a token wage that I was on. It was £120 plus win bonus, cumulative win bonus, and it was like £120 was the base wage per game per match. And we get 120 cumulative 120 win bonus. So if we won one game, we get 240. If we won 2 games for that game, we'd get 360. And if we won 4 games, we'd get 480. So we put a winning streak together. It used to be so painful if we put a winning streak together, and we literally, as a young man, getting like thousands each week. It was painful when we then lost a game and it went back down to 120. We got paid 120 for losing. That cumulative win bonus was a major motivational factor. Yeah, and I don't think anything's going to happen with Marathon Digital at the moment. I'm just watching nothing, basically. Let's have a look at WeBuy. It seems to be trying to make a move back up on crap volume at the moment. Everything's crappy volume at the moment. Might have to wait till the open in half an hour. About half an hour before the open, or just under half an hour. Nothing moving at the moment. It's a very quiet pre-market today, and Fridays tend to be the quieter day of the week. So if you've had a really volatile week, then you might get something on Friday, or if you've had a really quiet week, you might get something pop on Friday. It's when it's been kind of the week that we've had. It's kind of sideways, a bit tepid. There's been moments of volatility, but there's been moments of just pure garbage, and I think that's. Today, we're going to get a lot of the same thing. It's a bit of garbage. I just need 2K's worth of trade today. There is a lack of action today, Robin. What makes me not believe in the Bitcoin 4-year cycle? Well, you've got the halving, which is what you're talking about, the Bitcoin halving, but it's a lack of liquidity in crypto at the moment. If you look at the level of liquidity, the actual market cap of all crypto, it's not changed all year. There's been very little fluctuation from January to now. So there's very little additional liquidity gone into the crypto market. We had a spike in Bitcoin earlier in the year, where it ran up from the teens up to 30K, just over 30K. But that spike, there was no increase in market cap for the crypto space. It all came from the shitcoins, and they moved from shitcoins into Bitcoin. So that it was just, changing seats. It was, musical chairs. Yeah, don't forget to press that like button, guys, as Dennis always likes to say. So thanks for that, Dennis. So hit the thumbs up button, guys. There you go, Dennis. Yeah, $100,000, £100,000 a week for a goalkeeper. I mean, every week he just gets, particularly with for Newcastle, any of the top teams, You know, they sat there for 90 minutes each match, twice a week. They sat there just kind of watching the game from on the pitch. You know, they don't have to do that much. They're called into action, you know, for a few moments per 90. 100 grand a week is mad. Most people watching this channel will be like, 100 grand a week? Oh, like that. I'd love that a year. Yeah, is it moving though? Is it? It's testing the VWAP. I said 250. We'll get 10 cents, 250 to 260 maybe. Needs to get over the VWAP for me. Start looking bullish. Yeah, because we had ULY went up to the $0.75 level as well. So it's between these two for a potential break. I think lapel is probably my choice pick at the moment. The two, I mean, ULY is the one that's moved the most, percentage-wise, over the last 15 minutes. And it's the bigger, it's a higher price stock. Leverage urgently. That's the name of the company, by the way, urgently. So just needs more volume, just lacks volume. You look at the volume profiles here, just lacking in volume. We're not getting much volume there, but it's worth keeping an eye on. As with rebuy, it's down hard, so that might bounce. Let's go back to Lipella, over the VWAP, and you can hear her, can you? She's right over the other side of the room, so I'm surprised that sounds carrying. Yeah, of course, snoring. To be fair, now she's got playmates. She doesn't come in the room with me every day now, so sometimes she's busy playing with the cat or the young one, and or being fed by my fiance. So yeah, but the snores are not coming. I know it's a boring market this morning, but the snores are not coming from me. It is the chow chow snoring. Definitive healthcare. No, don't like it. Yeah, well, that's what I said. Whoever called it out as it was moving. Well, Bobby D. So Bobby called out it was moving. Like, is it? You know, it's having a go at the VWAP over 250. Maybe we can take a look. But I want to see once it's over 250. I want the next candle breaks a new high. I want to see continuation on this candle. I want to see maybe pull back to the VWAP, then bounce. So that candle was 255. So 256, and we're at the races. I've no idea there, Ed. I'll get in for 252. I'll give it, see if we can get 260 on it. We've got the VWAP there at 247, so that's 256. So we'll just add there that 260 profit take. Looking for 260. Can we get 260? Come on. You know you want to. On the bid, that is. 260 on the bid. $259 on the ask. Looking for 260 on the bid. We've got 260 on the ask briefly. I mean, it is a decent catalyst when you think, you know, FDA approval, you know, regulatory approval of any product is always a good catalyst. Well, Bobby, I hope you get it, buddy. The 265 will get me my 260 on the bid. So, yeah, I'll go for your 265 on the ask. 1 or 2 cents on the spread. So there's 260 on the ask. Candle went up to 261. I didn't see it on the level 2 or level 1. Let's see. We've got 18 minutes to the opening bell when the market opens. Yeah, I was having that problem with NDAI yesterday. Premarket, I was having trouble getting filled. It was like slow fills. I don't know. I wasn't having trouble. I was getting filled, but it was very slow. Multiple fills. It wasn't like a single fill. So, you know, I don't, because CMEG charges per commissions per fill as well. It's like they're maxing out the commissions on each order. I don't like that. I don't like, it doesn't matter it's only $3, but I mean, I don't like giving money away for free. I don't like giving money away, full stop. Morning by the dip. Wow, that wick was thrown down there, wasn't it? 241. I don't like when it does that. It throws a wick without the price action going down there. There's some dodgy person getting filled at the wrong price. What platform? I'm using Dash Trader Pro. That's the platform I'm using, Mike Moorhead. No worries, buddy. It wasn't really a dip. It threw the wick down there. The price action didn't go below 245. The bid never went below 245. It's just somebody bought, or somebody got filled, or you know, somebody sold at a lower price than for whatever reason. So, we'll figure. Sometimes that happens, but it's rare. It's usually market, when that happens, usually market makers trying to play silly games, controlling the price. Either that or liquidity grabbing. Yeah, absolutely, Fark. I've seen it on smaller caps too. And we're back below the VWAP. I don't like that. Yeah, we saw that, Robin. You read my mind. So I'm gonna give it 20 cents, but not holding. 235. Urgently and Lapella Pharma, which is what we're looking at right now. Those are the two biggest movers on the day. We've got Clean Spark, which is the third, but there's a big gap between Urgently and Clean Spark. So Lapella are currently over 50% up on the day. Urgently nearly 20% up on the day. And then big gap down to Clean Spark, which is less than 5% up on the day. So in terms of upwards momentum, not a huge amount right now. Got Wheeler, which is under $2, that's $1.16. GBIO is $1.35. So there are some stocks under that $2 threshold that I kind of set myself that are up, but above $2, there's really only Lapella, which we're watching right now and trading right now, and Urgently that have moved any kind of level to be of interest coming into the open. Who's trying to get 5.5 cents? Rob? Yeah, nothing much moving, Mike. No, I would have been looking for more than once I started scaling it. I would have been looking for more than just 260. That's okay. Maybe that's what I'm trying to do there, Mike. Maybe you're the only one catching it. Snoring isn't mine, by the way. That's just the chow chow that's bored. So we've got actually Urgently is moving up nicely. Look at that. I want to trade Urgently right now. Urgently. I can't put a stop in place here to do it. Tell you what, I will start. I will get out of this if it breaks new laws. What's the law here? It's 238. Oh no, I would have been looking for more. I would have been taking some profit at 260, but then I would have been looking for probably 275, maybe even higher. But to $3/4. I actually got in at 252. It's just I scaled in 238, and I'll get out. Urgently is looking strong right now. It's underneath the VWAP, so I wouldn't hold too much weight with that. Gets over $8, I'm definitely going to be trading it. Well, I'm thinking maybe we get a kind of double bottom movement. This is me hoping right now. So double bottom movement. Otherwise, I'm going to get out if it breaks low now. Yeah. So any more? Are we selling off, or are we just bouncing here? What I don't want to do is get out and then take off. I always get back in. I know that. You know what? Yeah, I'll just get out there. I'll flip over to urgently, and no, not in pre-market, Ed. Yeah, but that's because it's not a direct market access platform. You're getting crappy spreads on. That's one of the advantages of something like TWS. But you're getting crappy spreads, and the fills are controlled by your broker, so you lose out. But yeah. Oh, we've got 10-cent spread on this one. So urgently is probably a little bit more risky to trade than LiPo. LiPo's down at 242, so but urgently over 250, over 750 will be of interest. I'm scaling slowly, I think. There we go. Got 753 on this candle. 10-cent spread, 25-cent range. You want to factor all of that in with your risk management. It is a bit more rangy. Spreads are wider. There's a lot more risk to this one, so you want to be going in with smaller size to mitigate that risk. You can always scale in once you've got a cushion on the ticker. Over the $3/4 line, I'm definitely scaling in. 200. It's not the best volume, but it does have a little bit of momentum to the upside. So if we can get $8 or over, it'd be great. Good luck to you as well, Stink. Yeah, 9 more likes. So 9 more likes on that thumbs up button. Let's get 9 more thumbs up before the open. We've got 6 minutes to the open, guys. 25 plus the 10, 35. 50 right there. Yeah. So 25 on the ask. Good stuff, Mike. Good stuff. Like to hear it. We've got just over 4 minutes left before the bell. 4 minutes left before the market actually opens. Not a lot of movement this morning. So let's see if we can get some good upwards momentum at the open. Urgently, the float for urgently, yeah, I can tell you that one. It's let me just have a quick look. What I do is I take the outstanding shares as the actual float when I don't have the float data. And right now, why is my stuff not coming through? Yeah, I don't know the float because Benzinga's not telling me. Sorry. I normally look for, on the key data tab, what's the outstanding shares, but I don't know the float on urgently, sorry. No worries. I'd like to know myself, but has anyone else got the anybody else got the float data for urgently? Yeah, well, I was looking at the not just the float data, but the shares outstanding. So it was IPO yesterday, so that's probably why the data isn't available. Well, I'll just have a quick look at what the SEC filings are of the initial form effect S1. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the prospectus while we're in this trade. I'll tell you what the float. So it's 4.9 million. Assuming it's closed out the IPO, it's 4.9 million. Or it will be. So yeah, yesterday there's nobody traded it. 68,000 traded it yesterday. So that's why there's no. It's 1.4 today. So it's still not closed out. The IPO hasn't closed out yet. So it's still trying to close out. The initial prospectus is 4.9 million. So that's what's available to buy on the free float, 4.9. We buy moving up. It is. That's just shot up. I'll change the scanners over. The regular session, because we've got less than 30 seconds now for the regular session, for the pre-market session. So good luck, guys. The market opens in about 15 seconds. Putting my stop there at $7, just under $7. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. You know what? It's one of those things. Let's see what the market does today, guys. Rebuy just dropped again. Oh, look at Tempest. Wow, that's a big move. Out of the blocks. That's a big move for Tempest out of the blocks. 50,000 shares as well. And this can urgently get over $8. Over $8. That's what we'd like to see. 760 on the ask. 13-cent spreads at the minute. 12, 20, 10. That's good, Robin. 7.9 million. What's that one for? I do when it's upwards, when we've got upwards momentum. But with reversals, trading below the view, that's okay if you're trading reversals. This just bottomed down at that was 550. Down, I think. We buy. Look at we buy. Yeah, hold it to the downside. ABVX not live yet. LiPo, and it's got a bit of volatility there, but I got stopped out. It's a not good start for the day, but we've been kind of swinging big, so we'll should be able to make that back. Not halted yet. It has now. And that's a big gap down to $6. So Spirit Airlines just broke the pre-market high. A lot of volatility to the downside. Yeah, that 225 support from pre-market, that was interesting. For a bounce there. Well done. If you got it, well done. That swing high on this one, 261. Pre-market swing high. Now we're looking at the opening range, 255, struggling to get over 255. Regions Financial, no, not interested. So this looks like a gap, slight gap down to $4. Should resume in the next couple of seconds. So let's see, will it bounce in the next couple of seconds? Nope, they're breaking lows. So goodbye, we buy. About so this will resume in about 3 minutes anyway. So what, 2 minutes? So I was right the first time, 3 minutes. Tempest doing its usual tricks. Big swing up, big swing down, move back up. I did trade. Didn't take some profits on Tempest yesterday, but it was again risky trading, degenerate trading with Tempest. Sunrun. Sunrun breaking up highs up there. It's down on the day. Just broke pre-market highs though. Not huge range. 12 cents. Tempest breaking out. Looking at this on pre-market 44. That was a bit of a delayed order. Hey, Volt. This very whippy trading action on Tempest at the best of times. When something was a 24-cent stock there just over a week ago, do you really want to believe it's going to go to the moon? No, I'm not expecting anything different. It's always whippy. Yes, that's kind of a lot of, pop and drop. Seems to be. MTC is probably the one that's momentum right now. No momentum here. Just taking a trade for trade's sake, really. Didn't really set up for a trade. The entry would have been 625 on this candle. Not 630 on the candle before. Yeah, Tempest has not been kind to me over the last while, but I am green on it overall. I mean, the day it went up to $11, I made quite a bit on it. And I made 2K on it yesterday, so, it can be done. Yeah, but it's that gap up from ULY, unusual. Looking for a new high here. Come on, 630. Quite a few sellers at 630 actually. Trying to see a couple of big sellers at 227, so back over 230. That might be of interest. Tech. Have a look at live hold. Owes me some money, so let's see. Can we get over $3 on this? Nice little setup here. Flag setup. $70. 69 on this candle. Yeah, don't get married to it though. Last week's moves on Tempest were phenomenal, but they're not normal. You don't get stocks. We've got a lot of sympathy movement that day and the following couple of days. Stocks were like 20, 30 cents going up to $2, $3, $4. You don't get stocks going from 24 cents up to $11 on a regular basis. That just doesn't happen. $69, nice number. We do like $69 best. I prefer $68 personally, but yeah, well, I think that's it. Once you learn how a stock trades, you tend to find that when it's whippy like that, you know to wait for the dip, or you know to give it a little bit of room if you're getting in to break out. Tempest is been like that for all week. Now we've got a new high. I think that support should hold. 260 support should hold. It can be frustrating. I've done that loads of times. I think we all have. We're going too heavy for the breakout, and then it reverses, and you end up stopping out, and then it reverses again and moves up, and you're like, typical. I've just got stopped out and bounced where I've got stopped out. And it's like the market's against me kind of thing. It's waiting for me to get in and out each time for it to reverse position. It's it can be frustrating when that happens. Tempest all the way back down to the below the VWAP now. Yeah, this is not breaking out quick enough for me, so I'm going to see if there's anything else moving with any real intention. Clean spark. MTC is still moving up. Oh, it's kind of most of the moves are red. Most of the momentum is red at the moment. Actually, my scanner, I've got it set to 10 seconds, so I want it on real time, so I'm catching it in real time. No point having a 10-second delay. You might have missed the move by then. Yeah, absolutely. It can be quite painful as well when everybody else is moving, like you said, when everybody else it seems to be winning, and it could be a matter of seconds. You're mistiming your entries or you're mistiming your exits, and other people are actually making good coin on it. That's ever so frustrating. Yeah, hope see it's below what I like to trade there, Mike. I have a rule set out where I don't trade below $2, even though it has been moving up pretty much all day. Had a big day, went up to 80 cents there last week, but yeah, I don't trade below $2. So Hub Cyber, whatever it is, cyber security, whatever it is. Solar Edge Tech. There's always somebody winning. It's a zero-sum market there, Robin, so there's always somebody winning. When you're buying, there's somebody selling, and when you're selling, there's somebody buying. So if you're losing, there's somebody winning. That's the way the market is. It's a zero-sum market, so ultimately, there's always somebody actually making money. Even though 95% of the people that are out there are losing money, statistically speaking. Gold and mineral. Let's not even think about that one. Nobody mentioned gold. Greenlytics, nah, don't like that. ABVX, I just got a status update on the quotation 950. So this should be going live very, very shortly. New IPO, ABVX, and let's see what happens with that one. Looks like it's going to go live around $15 or so, maybe a little bit higher. It was an $11 IPO, but it looks like it's going to be gap up a little bit higher than that. So let's see what happens. I'm going to put this on one of these watch lists here so that I can actually see when it does go live. So on the sign of nobody knowing what they're talking about, it's on TikTok. So I'm streaming on TikTok at the same time, Solar. And I get people coming on TikTok without any context, just typing in gold. That's all they do. It's gold. It basically tells me that they haven't a clue what I'm actually doing here. So it got to a point where it was every single day that I'd get somebody going gold. Is gold a buy? Is another one. Should I buy gold or something along those lines, or just gold? And it was on TikTok, and it's basically, look, if you want to buy gold, go and buy gold. But I'm day trading. The clue is in the title, day trade. You don't day trade gold. In fact, you don't day trade commodities if you can, because the volatility is not really in commodities. People are not weird; they're just stupid. They're just, I mean, common sense is far from common, you know. Hey, Joel. Well, I've got it down as an IPO, so I'm putting it down as an IPO stock. I don't care if it was on Euronext Paris or not. It'll be its first day on the NASDAQ. So that'll be ABVX. Tempest over. We made a little bit on Tempest, but it's just not. It's not enough volatility. Like 10 cents for Tempest when the range is actually the spreads are 2 cents at the minute, so it's a lot better than it has been over the last while. LiPo's just not done anything. It's gone sideways. WeBuy sold off. MTC still breaking highs. 260 now, 258 now. EagleX is another IPO, but it's nobody trading that. Can't trade that. That's absolute garbage. Best just to be patient, guys. Be patient. MTC again. Yeah, it's not. It's at 250. If you can get $0.50 support here, it did pull all the way back to 232. I like that downwick, so that's why I'm going in for it. Spread's about 5 cents. That just was a terrible fill. $0.19 on the range, 5 cents on the spread, 25% risk on any position you take. Straight away. I agree, Robin. It's better for swing traders. I think commodities and futures are better for swing traders. Not so good for day traders. Just the volatility is just not there. You'd have to take just to make for the intraday volatility. You'd have to take quite substantial. Either have a really large account or take substantial leverage to profit from the volatility or lack thereof. Almost 2 cents off on the ask. Well, spreads right now. What's stopping this being profitable? So at the ask right now. Well, the ask right at my buying. Well, it's just the spread. I'm just down on the spreads. See this move back up. Test those highs. Currently 290. No worries, Mark. Next week's another week, Mark. No worries, Robin. Any green's good green, but you got it twice. That's better than a lot of people. Struggling for penny stocks. That's the thing with penny stocks. When you trade penny stocks, you struggle for pennies. It's literally pennies that makes you money. Instead of adding to my position, I think we're just going to start taking profit. Like I said, base hits. But when the reversal happens, I'm not caught holding bags. Small base hits is better than holding bags through consolidation. The LFK is up testing 430 now, having a good day. Oh, 433. But CLFK worth it's on the chart there. one of the smaller charts there on the YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, whatever. It's grinding. It is grinding. It's not great in terms of the volatility on it, but it's grinding. It's getting there. At the previous candle's high, 5 minute. $280 on the ask. Looking for $280 on the bid to take some profits. 77 on the ask. 78, 79, 280, 79 on the bid. Come on. 78 on the bid, 79. There we go. I don't think this is going to get over 3. I think it's probably get rejected at 3. I just put a 10-cent trail in there. Let's see. Yeah, 10-cent trail. Rejected before 3, so it's 297, 298 now. But that's another $1,500. Well, $1,500 to the good side. I'd wait for it to break $3 now. Get 20 cents out of that. I don't want to be putting stock buy orders. I don't want to be using stock buy orders anymore. You know what? There's a doji there at with the high at $3. That's usually a reversal indicator, so I'll wait for the pullback. That's a 30-cent pullback last time. Like base hits. Sound hand. Yeah. I don't know what you're copying and pasting there, Sweepy. Well, I think we all know about Stonehound and its links to AI and C3 AI and Big Bear AI and all the other ones that move up. That's nothing to do with AI, but that tends to move with the AI stocks. The XAI being the ticker. Morning, Cal. You're a bit late. Well, I'm not done yet. We're only 35 minutes into the market. There's going to be funding pots. We're waiting for ABVX. Let's have a quick look at what the price is on ABVX now. So back to 11. But ABVX should go live probably in the next half an hour, I would imagine. Yeah, that's not. What about the we buy? Is that? That's doing nothing. Tempest curling back up again. That Tempest is a hard one to trade, it really is. Back over that pre-market high. MTC pulling back a little bit. CLSK pulling back quite a bit. That's a 10-cent drop. Yeah, well, it's a Friday. You know, don't tend to get the same level of volatility on a Friday. So if you manage to get green vol, you know, small red day, just keep it small. Monday's always another day. So just go and enjoy your weekend. Have a drink or two if that's what you like. Relax. Come back on Monday, even better, boss. So catch you later. Thanks for tuning in. Well, I hope the kids are healthy there, Cal. Kids or tadpoles, Calvis. Yeah, that's not. I thought Tempest was going to break out. It's not. Getting have a narrowing triangle here on MTC with a flag pattern. Certainly on the on the higher time frame, the 2-minute time frame. Hi. Happy Friday. I'm working. Okay, I'm working, sweetie. You want to do the trading? Okay. You want to do the trading with me? Everybody say hi to Marley. Look, there's you. You see Marley there. You want to get down there? There you go, sweet. Why not get a kiss? Kiss. Mwah. There's Pappy's princess. So getting a nice flat top formation here, ascending wedge into the $3. Thank you, sweetheart. I love you. I love you. That's what I'm waiting for, because we've got this ascending wedge into the flat top. If we continue getting higher lows, the break of 3, we've got resistance at $3. Quarter, half, and a whole dollars are very psychological resistance levels. So, psychological levels, resistance or off the floor. Where are you going, sweetheart? Okay. As long as we're getting higher lows, it's a chance of continuing to break out. So. Absolutely. Watch the level 2. You can see that if you're getting a big seller at a particular resistance level, you look for a lot of buyers coming in. You watch the time and sales, the speed of the time and sales, and the generic color of the orders that are going through. But also you watch the seller getting eaten up, and as the seller becomes dwindled, that's when you buy for the breakout. You want that increase in volume. Well, Alistair, Everton beating Liverpool, stranger things have happened, but I can't see it. It's the early kick-off tomorrow, so I'll be watching that. Well, I'm down on the day, but I need to be up. I need a swing of 7k in my favour. 6.5k. I'll get that. I just need to be patient. Yeah, that's always a problem. But if it comes back up and retests $3, it's not so much of a problem, because then you've got a double bottom, which could be bullish. So the next action is key. If it comes back up and retests $3, we've now got the double bottom pattern to look for. And the breakout will be at $3. So it's coiling under $3. But will it get over? I don't know. Is there anything else moving? Not at the moment. Nothing with any kind of volume or velocity that is worth taking a bet with. LiPo is just sideways. I mean, that's just choppy. That's the definition of choppy sideways. Let's have a look at MDAI. A small loser yesterday. It's now starting to take off. I don't know about that. They'll probably concede the first goal and win 3-1. You've heard it here first. We've done that too much. I'll concede the first goal, get a man sent off, and win 2-1. Done that a couple of times already. So I thought the SPY was going green on the day, but it got up there and swiftly rejected. So I almost went green on the. In fact, it did go green briefly. And then rejected. It's then broke the pre-market lows and selling off again. So correction. I think we're in a bit of a slump at the moment on the markets. Absolutely, Alistair. That's why I was saying it. See, MTC, it got the lows, kind of a double bottom here. Now it's trying to move back up again. $3. When it breaks $3, if it does it with good volume, we'll get a good run to probably 325, 330, maybe even more. But over the course of a little while. NMG. Nouveau Monde. Don't know what they do, why they're doing it. Not enough volatility for me. I want volume and volatility. There we go. This might give us a bit of volatility. So ABVX just gone live. Probably will halt down. Don't mind that. If the next if the next candle moves up and halts up. Not really there, Carlos. What's the stock ticker that shows all the low cap stocks? You mean what's the ETF? It's the IWM is the Russell index, so that's the small cap index. If we're looking at MTC, yeah, absolutely. Look at it on the daily. It's over $3. I can't see anything. I mean, we've got back in March, it went up to 309, but certainly this year there's nothing. So it went up to 309 back in March, but yeah, I mean, over $3 it could morph it. We've got blue skies pretty much. If it gets over $3, it's likely to break 310, just because of the momentum it's going to have to get to break $3. Yeah, so the small cap index is the Russell index. iShares Russell is IWM. There's a few, but the one that I check is the IWM. It's the iShares Russell index, Russell 2000. Let's see what's going on with this one. 975 is the halt to the downside, so we're not near that at the moment. We've got 75 cents. What are the spreads like? 50 cents, well, 40 cent spreads. Let's let some volume come in. Let the first 5-minute candle form and close out, and then see what it's actually doing. If it's selling off, come back in once it gets green on the day, because you're not going to be able to short an IPO. There's no broker who's got shares to short it. Not unless you're trading CDS. Or CFDs, sorry, CDS. CFD. NMG is it's probably the best mover at the moment. LiPo moving up again. A bit of a break on LiPo. I'll keep AVVX on the ticker, on the screen there. Keep an eye on it. Waking up, got rejected again. Okay, so that's your daily triangle. Narrowing triangle on the day, intraday. And funnily enough, this actually extends out pre-market as well. Let's have a look on a 5-minute, how well this extends on the pre-market. Look at that. Premarket as well. Narrowing triangle. Pretty accurate. Pretty accurate so far. Let's see. Can somebody pick me versus you two? I don't know if he's some troll trying to. You're in timeout. Tempest is red on the day now. Testing six, testing the whole dollar of 6. Will it bounce at 6? Probably not, but we'll see. Fair bit of volume coming in now on Tempest. Yeah, it's looking. I think 260 could be. I mean, that considering that narrowing triangle, it extends to pre-market as well. That makes it interesting. Over 260 could be of interest. Yeah, absolutely. Just sitting on your hands. Hey Hudson, how you doing? Just sit on your hands, guys. Don't be taking trades just because you feel like you should be doing something. You don't need to be doing anything. If you've made your money, I mean, to be fair, I thought I was gonna get over that 7-figure number today. I really did. Get out of drawdown. It might extend to next week. We'll see what happens. ABVX, it's selling off, so that's a no-show. We'll see. First 5-minute candle's over, so and it's a red one, so we'll see about that. Not seeing anything. I mean, patience. The last couple of days has been after midnight for me, so after lunchtime for you, or mid-afternoon for the guys in Europe. When we've really seen some nice breakouts. Saying that, ABVX has decided to bounce back over $10. Volume's not great on it though. Absolutely, Vegas, 100%. How you getting on with the sim? Did my config help you with the hotkeys and the hot buttons and stuff? I mean, check in the DAS section in the Discord. You've got all the hot buttons set up as well. There's an image of what keys to use for what. So. Death by consolidation vault, absolutely. That's been the story of the day today. LiPo didn't break that 260 yet, so I'm come back to LiPo. Narrowing triangle here. It's still within that triangle. It's just consolidation nonsense. SDA, what were you doing there? Yeah, well, I hope so, Mark. I hope so. I'm confident of it myself. You know, I've got to back myself along the way. I've got to back myself. Suncar Technology. We looked at this earlier, actually. We did look at this earlier. And it popped up first thing. It's not great volume. Over $12. I might take a punt on it over $12 if it's got good volume. It's just not though, is it? Volume profiles. It's why am I thinking about taking a trade when it's not setting up for me? I'll wait for something to set up, and right now Suncar ain't it. If we get a nice bull flag set up, maybe I'll take it, but as it stands right now, I'll wait for the pullback. I'll wait for the flag to set up or something. It depends on the stock there, Bams. It depends on the stock. If it's wide spreads, I'll use my hot buttons. If it's narrow spreads, I'll use my hotkeys. And the reason for that is one is buying the bid and selling the ask, and one is my hot buttons the hotkeys are buying the bid, selling the ask with a tolerance, and my hot buttons are the reverse. So I'm selling the ask and selling the bid and buying the ask with a bit of tolerance. So I've got both that I could use. I'm sure you mean there's not enough volume there, Mike, but yeah, I get you. I get you. Yeah, I'm not trading that. You can have the 6K. I don't want it. I'll get it somewhere else. Pulling back a bit too far as well. That's at 40 cents. Yeah, not enough volume there. DX, no volume at all there. Oh, don't apologise if you're feeling that MTC is going to flush. I mean, it's just raining sideways. What happened to my narrowing triangle that I drew out? Well, that wasn't on him. That was on LiPo, wasn't it? So MTC just ranging sideways. It's finding support around here, around 275. So if it came back down to 275, came back down to the VWAP, I might look for a VWAP bounce. With 270 is where the VWAP is. If it comes down there. But LiPo still finding support on that triangle. Look at that. How far that triangle goes out. 8 o'clock this morning, 8:30 this morning. $260 still the breakout level. So we're coming to the apex here now. So we've got what, 15 cents range within the apex of this narrowing triangle. It's got to break it one way or the other. It is just consolidating sideways. If you look at the VWAP here, since 10 o'clock, the VWAP's been pretty much horizontal, and what that means it's not going any direction or another. But the volume weighted average price is horizontal. It means the price action is just choppy sideways. What's my point of view on the market? Well, it's selling off hard. So my point of view is that we need a bounce. We need some bullish action on the market next week. A nice bullish week next week. That's what we need to be looking for. Some good earnings next week. So I'll probably do some late sessions next week, or some early sessions rather for me. Late sessions for you guys to trade the earnings. Some good earnings coming out next week. Right now, the green on the 15-minute green is pretty much all under $2. Come back to that. Power zero. That's the definition of chop. Low volume chop. Sideways crap. Right now, the market is just not sustaining, and I think that certainly since June, I've not been as successful trading as I normally have been. The market's changed. Maybe I need to change my strategy a little bit. Tweak. Not so much change it as tweak it. But right now, it's when we get the breakouts, they don't hold. You know, the reversal indicator, you're not getting a clear advance warning of reversals. It's just popping up and then selling off. The pop and drop is more common at the moment. Pop breakouts have been absolutely terrible of late. So yeah, maybe I need to just change my strategy, become more of a kind of a rough type scalp trader. Lock it in quickly. Problem with doing that is scaling, and you miss a lot of opportunity to scale in and maximize the profit. What's this? A reverse stock split? Polished, no volume. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Yeah, the only thing that's looking like it might break out at the moment is Lapella. No, I agree, Brandon. A lot of folks, everybody's been scared. You're right, Fark. Everybody's scared to hold at the moment, and that's part of my strategy is maximizing the breakouts, holding longer and maximizing the breakouts, which just isn't working at the moment, but it is. I mean, I'm having a torrid time in October. For me, torrid time. I'm break even in October. And there's an argument for that one, I suppose. Head and shoulders there, Daniel. Well, there you go, Glenn. You know, if you can take 10 cents out of the market every day, 10 cents out of the market every day, you can make an absolute killing. Because the only difference is sizing. It's below the VWAP now. That's the $0.50. It didn't have the strength to break $3. Three and nine's like, it's not going up there, you know. Let's have a look at going back to March. Yeah, it's sold off. Went up to 309 and then steadily sold off until later in the month it just popped all the way back down from kind of 225 to below $1. So yeah, it's probably going to do a similar thing. And this is what the majority of you'll see me trading these stocks time and time again, and you won't see me putting them in my portfolio because they're garbage. They're absolute tosh. The trash, the below trash, the slime that comes out of the bag that you put the trash in. That's what these stocks are. You don't want to be holding on to them. The majority of them are losing money hand over fist. In 5 years' time, these companies won't be around. They'll either been sold to another company because of had an intuitive bit of technology that the other company wanted, or they've just gone out of business, which is the most likely thing, and they've gone bankrupt. Most of these companies are not making money, and the only reason that they're actually listing is because of the way that they do this reverse stock split, hit the market with a secondary offering, reverse stock split, and that's how they're paying the bills. They're not making any money through the normal process. So they have one day in the sun every 6 to 12 months where you can actually trade them and make some money off them as they pop and potentially drop if you can short them. But most of them are garbage. They're actually absolute trash stocks. So don't get married to them. You don't even need two. One will do, Cal. If you're disciplined enough to take 10 cents a day and you slowly over time scale up and you're taking 10,000 shares at 10 cents, that's $1,000 a day. That's $5,000 a week. That's 20 grand a month. That's $250,000 a year. You know? Yeah, I've been the same, Park. It's been more difficult for me. It's been more difficult for me since June. I expected it kind of a downturn in August and July and August because I've relocated. September, I turned it around. I think I papered over the cracks in September. And looking at the way that the market was, how I traded, etc., I papered over the cracks. But October's been a real, so far, we're only halfway through. It's been a real eye-opener in terms of the way the market is at the moment. Yeah, if this gets over 1050, it might start moving to the upside again. Not great volume though, so ABVX, a bit disappointing. New IPO, keep an eye on that. If it does get over 1050, it might try for 11. If it gets to 11, then it could go green on the day. So worth keeping an eye on. What kind of chart is that? It depends on the stock there, Cal. 10,000 shares of a $2 stock is 20 grand. If you get 10 cents on it, happy days. I'm not saying you start off with that, but as you grow over time, yeah, LIFO's just consolidating sideways. That horizontal VWAP is the indicator there. Now we're back at the pre-market highs on Spectral AI. It's had a good catalyst yesterday. Popped up really well. It was like 361 so it's down on yesterday's close, but it went all the way up pre-market yesterday. It went all the way up to 480 on the back of that catalyst. So it was wound imaging, I think it was, off the top of my head. But correct me if I'm wrong. Wound imaging technology. No, you don't want to be doing that, Cal. Obviously, you like you might say, okay, if you're taking if you're taking like 500 shares, let's say 100 shares, and you get 10 cents, you're going to get $10. you know. So you need to take fees and charges into account with that. If you take 500 shares and get 10 cents, that's $50. That'll cover your commissions and charges and a little bit of profit besides. 1,000 shares and you're making $100. Now we start thinking, now we're talking, because $100 a day is 500 a week. That's $2,000 a month, and you can actually start to grow your account from there. It's all about the compounding effect as well. If you're taking 500 shares, you take 1,000 shares, and instead of taking 2,500 shares, 5,000 shares, before you know it, you scale up over the course of 12, 18 months, scale up to the point that you can take 10,000 shares of a position, like I do. 10 cents a day can give you a significant income. Yeah, LiPo is down at 240s now, just sideways. In fact, there was a little bit of a downturn on the end of the VWAP there, so yeah. Seeing some decent spikes. Oh, here we go. Regionals Financial, big dip. Now it's bouncing. Broke the pre-market. That's this blue line is the pre-market low. Decent volume. Who's blown my account, Nereus? Honestly, don't know what you're talking about, Nereus. You've not been for a while, but I've not blown. I don't think anybody knows what Nereus is talking about. I don't think Nereus knows what he's talking about half the time. So, I remember Nereus when he used to come on. He was a bit of a troll then as well. So don't pay him no mind. No, Cal was joking. Cal was having a joke, because I was saying that if you can take 10 cents out of the market, you can actually get to a point over time, you grow your account to have a nice, consistent, sustainable income at a good level. And Cal was saying that, I used the analogy of you can get 10,000 shares of something for 10 cents, you're making $1,000 a day. And Cal was saying, okay, new trader comes in straight away, max leverage, 10,000 shares, and blows up his account. He was joking. It was in reference to me using that analogy without context. Yeah, I'm not bothered if it does go to $2 right now. I'm watching this one. I'm thinking maybe we're worth. Continues to break. Looking for an entry. A nice entry would have been 14.45, but we came after that. Right. 1462. The 5-minute candle, 5-minute high is 1462. So that's. Or 1461, so 1462 might be a decent measuring stick. I've got to be honest, guys, it's a pedestrian day and has been, but even pre-market was terrible. You only need one stock. One stock's all it takes. One move, one trade, one stock. That's all it takes. And if we get it, if we see it, and it pops, happy days. You can make 15 grand on a single pop with the right share size. $3 move on something at 5,000 shares, that's 15 grand. And there's no volatility at the moment, Alice. That's what I'm saying. It only needs one stock. And we can be sat here, and this is the thing with the market. You can be sat here all day, sitting on your hands, waiting for something to move, and then all of a sudden something breaks out and you get like multiple halts to the upside, you scale in, you put a stop in place, it's all there, you get like a $3 move. And I've seen it, I've done it. At happy days, if you're able to scale into the right level. To be fair, the range on this isn't huge, so don't expect kind of breaking out. What? $19K to reach your goals for the year, for the month, for the day, for the week, Vol? What are we talking about? The month? The week? The year? Talking for the year, you'll smash that. The way that you've been trading this year, False, you can smash that. Yeah, you can smash that. You can do that. That's effectively get out of it. Let's take October out of the equation. That's 10K per month between November and December. Usually 2 very good months for trading. Yeah, I'm only giving this 10 cents. In fact, below 55, I'll get out. What jersey am I wearing? This is a 1980s Liverpool Football Club jersey. It's a retro jersey from Liverpool Football Club. So we're playing early tomorrow. I won't be wearing this tomorrow. It's nice and chilled here in the office, but I'll be wearing my Liverpool vest tomorrow for the early kickoff. DAS is a game changer, Vols. Absolutely. I totally agree with you. I 100% agree with you. DAS trading was a game changer for me as well. Moving away from TWS onto DAS trading was a massive game changer. Nice, Cal. August 1475. I'm going to buy more. I'm going to buy more at 1475. It breaks. There we go. Oh, I'm just going to buy more. Yeah, I think a swims. Oh, my first broker that I've had brokers for a couple of different brokers, but for day trading, I first tried with eToro. Don't do that. In fact, don't bother with them. It's horrible. I tried eToro, then I went to Interactive Brokers. I got relatively consistent with Interactive Brokers, but I couldn't. I was kind of treading water with them. Once I started getting consistent, I was just trading. I wasn't making any money. I'd go like 3 or 4 days of making good gains, and then I'd lose it all in one day. So like Monday through Thursday was good, and then Friday I'd lose it. I mean, it wasn't necessarily that way, but that's what it was like on TWS. Then I went to. Then I moved to DAS Trader on Interactive Brokers, and I was starting to get racking up the greens on that. but I was getting hit by commissions and stuff. And so the gains I was making, I wasn't getting realized. So I went to CMEG, and the commissions at the time were a lot better. And they provided the platform as part of, and it was like $100 for the platform. So then I went to CMEG, and I've not looked back. I've tried other platforms. I've looked at other platforms, and I've looked at other brokers, but I keep going back to CMEG. They're not. They have their issues, but you know what? So do they all. And I've stuck with interactive brokers. When I traded options, I did it with interactive, and I still like the options chain. CMEG, I've only recently started trading options. So I'm sticking with, when I'm trading options, I'm sticking with interactive. If I swing trade, I'll tend to do it with interactive. But for day trading, I use CMEG. So that's kind of the broker journey that I took. Oh no, tell a lie. There's a couple of others that I had a look at with MetaTrader. I can't remember the names. Ada Trade or Ava Trade or something like that. But I'm gonna put like a couple of K in there just to test the platform, and then withdrew it when the platform was crap. So MetaTrader is not it's not an equities trading platform. Where did I get this jersey? Liverpool. I got this one from the Liverpool fan shop. You just want me to get the vest off there, Alistair. Admit it. You want me with no vest at all. Come on. You just want to see the moves. Is GameStop moving, is it? I've not seen it on the scanners. It depends on your share size. Their trade on one. If for a small trade, for a small account trader, then interactive will work. The commissions will work out less. Actually, they probably won't, because it's a small. If you're trading smaller size, then you should be getting filled straight away. You're not. It's only when you've got larger size, like 3, 2.5, 5, 10,000 shares orders going in, that it's multiple fills. But if you're trading like 100, 200, 500 shares, you should be getting filled pretty much straight away. So that shouldn't really make much difference. But if you're getting filled by the smallest share size, interactive charges by the share, so it can work out better off. Yeah, I've actually lost the moves, actually. I've lost weight. Yeah, no commissions on Webull. You're the product. They have crappy spreads and they control the fills. So that's how they make the money. So there's no such thing as a free commission broker. They make the money off you somehow. And if they're not making it off commissions and charges, then they're making it off the spreads and the fills. It's basic economics. In the UK, they can't do payment for order flow, so they have to be on it has to be on the spreads and the fills. It's not like you're going to be trading and you're going to be putting adverts on your trading platform, is it? Really? Come on. Commercial revenue. My first account that I opened was 5K, then I went up to 10K, so between 5 and 10K. I got a nice, if this gets to the $0.50, I'm getting out 25 cents a dollar prepared to give this. But yeah, I got a nice severance package from my employer, and I pretty much used it all before I got profitable. So the position's always going to go against you, Fark, at some stage. The question is how you've got to draw your line in the sand, though. So I've drawn my line in the sand at the $0.50. So it's basically 14.50, and I'm out of this because, quite frankly, I'm not prepared to get out. The difference being, Fark, is that with the accounts, and this is for everybody that's watching, is don't try and emulate my performance. My performance is not a typical performance. I have a six-figure account, so I'm using a six-figure account to make the gains that I make. If you've got a $5,000 or a $10,000 account, you're not going to make six or seven figures a year trading that. You've got to spend time growing that account up to the level that you can. If you get a trade that's going against you, like I just did, and I got out just before it reversed, I was expecting to bounce earlier, but there you go. I know that I can make, and you've watched me do it, I can make 7K on, I can make 5-6K on a single trade in 2 minutes. If I get the right volatility, if I get the right stock, the right move, I know that that's the case. So holding on to a trade that's been moving up steadily, pulling back, steady, pull back, steady, up, steady, pull back. So pulling back, I thought, okay, nice green candle here, move up, and now we're getting the move up again. I don't mind holding on to a position and saying, okay, well, there's my line in the sand. If it reverses and moves back up, I can get back in here. I might not catch the whole move, but why get stressed about it? There's no point in getting stressed about it. If you're getting stressed about a position, you're in too big. If you're getting stressed about it being in a losing position, cut it. It is that simple. You're either trading too big, your size is too big for your account or too big for your comfort zone, or both. And if that's the case, size down. If you're in a position and it's going against you and you're getting stressed about it, you need to be sizing down. You're trading too big for either your comfort zone or your account. Trading should be boring in reality. I can, Alistair. It's a bit more expensive, but Australia's not too far. So I had a nice Chilean red a couple of weeks ago. So it's all imported. There's no local wine here, but Australia and New Zealand are not too far away, so we'll get some decent imports from there. And South America's not too far away either, just across the Pacific. South America, New World reds are what we're getting. We don't tend to get many European wines here. If we do, they're expensive. But it's New World wines here are they're pretty much the same price as you would pay in Europe. But obviously, relatively speaking, it's expensive. You get decent whiskey anywhere, it's the same stuff. What was the key to becoming profitable, Fark? A couple of things. Benzinga was a big one. Moving to Dash Trader was a game changer. But then risk management, being more disciplined. And I still make the lapses. I still make the lapses. You draw your line in the sand and then move that line to accommodate the trade. I still do that from time to time, and you shouldn't. If it goes against you, it goes against you. That's part and parcel of trading. So this one, 67 on a 5 minute. There's nothing else moving, guys, right now. I think I'm going to wrap up the stream as it happens. It's 11 PM here. I'll carry on trading for a while, so I'll be in the Discord for a while. If you're in the Discord, I'll get back in here. Just made a new 5-minute high. So if you're in the Discord, I'll keep you updated as to what's going on. I'll do a trade recap in the morning. Morning for me. I'll put up, especially for you, Alistair, I'll put a nice tight white vest on for you. Yeah. But take it easy, Carl. Have a great weekend, buddy. And I'll see you Monday. So I'm going to carry on trading this. I'm going to wrap up the stream, and I'll see you all on Monday, 8:30. Again, I'll be same thing. $0.50. I got it at 67. $0.50 my cutoff. So I'll wrap this up, and I'll be back at it 8:30 on Monday. So come back on Monday, same place, same time, and we'll do it all again on Monday. And I hope to see you there. Take it easy, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Have a great weekend, and whatever you're doing, do it well.